Hello and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn. I'm Jessica. Last episode we were just getting our bearings, getting everything started. We were trying our best to observe and research all these plants so that we can kind of move forward past that. Ken has been scavenging this spaceship debris. We're definitely working on harvesting all kinds of stuff. We also just need to bring stuff in that we've harvested. So, yeah, our researcher Vanessa is working on it as best as she can. I pretty much always played this game on 3x speed. I kind of wish there was even a faster speed, but I guess at that point it's like, am I even playing the game? We hauled in that scrap cloth, by the way, off camera. Alright, we have our first little attack here. 11 beetles. Oh, they're actually fighting like the world creatures, so we might not have to fight them all. They're getting killed by these big horned animals. So that is actually interesting. And then we'll be able to... Oh, this little guy is... That's rough. It's kind of sad, but... now there's only 7 of them. So that's nice. We might actually deal with that just preemptively instead of waiting. Well, should I wait for them to come to us? Let's see. Let's take, because none of the other people have weapons yet. So let's just take these 2 with guns, draft them, and take them over here. So once the enemies enter this green range of their gun, they will start firing. So we're going to do 1 at a time. Okay. Keep moving 1 by 1 here. Okay. Hopefully they don't ever shoot each other. I don't know if that's possible in this game. I know in RimWorld they can shoot each other. I don't know in this if you can. Alright, where's the last one? The last one's up here. Let's get 'em! Alright, good job, guys. Let them do whatever they want to do now. So eventually those... so they first appear on the map and they aren't actively attacking you. And then after that, they will start actively attacking you. Wait, did you finish observing grain? Okay, yeah. We discovered grain cob, which is awesome. It's corn. Big lump of knobs. It has the juice. Yeah. Listen, if you know, you know. That's all I can say. So it's actually kind of late in the season. So there's not a ton to harvest, but we can plant some, which is what's important. And, yeah, there's not a ton of great areas to plant it that we haven't already planted stuff. We could do right here. We have crops all over the place. I'm trying to put them in good areas, but let's see. Extend field. Transporting meat. But the game gets a lot of fun once you, Where is Vivian? Oh. It becomes a lot of fun once you start having all these defenses and stuff, and you have more technological advancements. Alright, we planted our grain. Not sure how it's going. It's nice to have people do have like be in charge of like two different things, I'd say. You know, like Emlyn is a farmer and a cook, and when she's not doing one, she can do the other, so it's kind of nice. Alright, these are about to rot, which is a bummer. Don't. If they eat that, I believe they will vomit. I don't know if there's any other downside. So we're actually starting to dry some hides, which will give us our first leather, I believe, which will be awesome. Vivian is at risk of meltdown, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Alright, we have our first thunderstorm. Alright, so after she observes the orange mushrooms, gosh, I still would want to observe like 3 more plants. Or 4, actually. It's never ending. But I should probably have her at least research tailoring and weapon making, and then I can have the other people start on that, and then have her go back to observing plants. Possibly. Such a slow start. We don't even have access to building real buildings until we research them, so it's slow going. Okay, she's actually researching. I didn't realize that she worked on that at all, so that's cool. She's doing great. This is almost a colony full of women, except for Ken. Is there anything else I can have him do? Interesting that there's a wedding arch. I wonder if they have opinions of people. Yeah, so like Emlyn thinks Ken is cool, but she doesn't like Vivian. See, like, for some reason, the grandson and the grandma, like, hate each other. I don't get it. You would think if they're family, they would have an automatic bonus. So confusing. Did she take that raw meat off of the drying rack to cook? Huh. Interesting. I thought that they would leave it on the drying rack. Yeah, a lot of food is rotting away. What is that? Unfinished meat soup. Why did she do that? It's weird. Strange. So, yeah, I think, yeah, so the vegetables have a longer shelf life, so we might be making too much food. So we can lower that to like 10, I guess, so that we're not wasting stuff, I guess, because it's going bad faster than we can eat it. So we'll just keep it. 10 is like 2 meals a day per person, I guess. Okay. Alright, so we researched tailoring. Definitely want to get into that immediately, basically. Kind of makes me want to build another, but I don't have any hay for another shelter. Well, the closest hay is over there. Jesus. Or I guess there's some there too. I can make a scrap metal shelter, it just would like not match. Well, we're doing it live. We could put it near the fabrics. So we'll put it there. Ken is like, finally something to do. Okay, tailor bench. Put that there. Alright, so my thoughts are we should probably sew jackets first, or coats, until we have times 5. We'll make 5 coats. 5. Oh, I don't have enough stuff for thermal pants. Yeah, we need leather, which will take some time. Okay, so we can really only make the warm jacket at this point. I could also make some sweaters. Let's just start with the coats and see, and maybe like some beanies. And we'll see where we go from there. Okay, we discovered glitter caps. So, they are quite poisonous but lose most of their toxicity when they're mature and start glowing. I think that they will make a decent substitute for vegetables if gathered and cooked when fully matured. However, they are still slightly poisonous if consumed raw. Most importantly, they seem to have medicinal properties and could be ground to make simple healing bombs. Okay, so what we're going to do immediately is we're going to say that they are not allowed to... Okay, I don't think we can do it until we gather them. So, hang on. Yoko, can you harvest these? She failed. Some of them. Okay. So, can I do it now? Okay. Now we're going to turn off their ability to eat raw glitter caps because we don't want them to do that, or else they will get poisoned. Also, we want to save them for healing bombs. So craft healing bombs till we'll just say like 5 times. I don't think we're gonna have enough to make 5, but yep. Alright, Emmeline is kind of at a standstill right now. I could have her maybe harvest some blueberries. I think she'll go do that. Oh, Vivian's doing it. Okay, well. Never mind. I think I'm gonna have Emmeline observe this plant. And then Vanessa's going to go get that pointy plants. We got to 82% on the weaponsmithing though, so I do kind of want her to finish that really soon. Nice. Intellect 3 for Vanessa. Let's go. She's heading back to eat. Ken is doing nothing because I think he finished scavenging that. So we'll have him salvage this or scavenge that whenever he's not busy. It's always good to have like extra scrap metal. The scrap metal shelters are really cool looking. Alright, let's do a save. We're slowly making progress. As I said before, this is a slow going game, but I enjoy it. It starts to get hard, kind of soon-ish. Glitter caps. I don't know where these grow best. Kind of like in this area. Extend field. Do 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 do. I don't know that we're gonna be able to fence off all of our crops, but alright, we finally got leather. So that's cool. We're low on materials. Okay, we discovered smoke leaf. So basically you can dry them on a drying rack and then make pipes out of them, or you can research tea boiling. So that's pretty neat. We can harvest some of that. Did we end up? We did get that. Okay. Did we bring in our grain? Lost harvest. No. Not the weed. We lost it. Some of it. I think we might want a second drying rack. Could put one here maybe? And then we could... You can like only want certain things on them. So that one I might designate for only smoke leaf. No. Lady. Okay. There we go. Alright, Ken is scavenging. What's Vanessa up to? Okay, she's getting the red plants. New weapon, pulse rifle. Ooh. He scavenged it from the debris. Okay, so we scavenged some rations and a new gun. We crafted our first healing bomb. We got one coat crafted. Vivian's doing that, right? Yeah, okay. Research tea boiling. Vivian reached crafting 3. So I'm wondering, should Ken have the pulse rifle? And then someone else have the pistol? I don't know if the pulse rifle is inherently better or not, but it sounds like it would be, right? Yeah, we're low on hay. But I have not researched this yet. I'm a little bit scared. The action will definitely increase once we get more stuff established. Don't you worry if you're feeling bored. The ante will be upped once we get more stuff, but I enjoy the beginning. I enjoy the beginning of these games where you have to like get your footing and stuff like that. I think it's fun. Do 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 do. There goes Emmeline cooking again. Your colonists, if they have food variety, they get buffs. So, if they have 2 types of food, they have like the enough food variety. But if they have 3 types of food, they get the 3 types of food, they get the like super food variety buff. So you want to think about different types of food for sure. I'm not sure if the healing bomb is like a stand-in for antibiotics in the beginning, because you can eventually make antibiotics that, which is pretty important for like the winter, so in case you get pneumonia. We're gonna have to think about that soon. I kind of want Vanessa to finish doing this because she's so close to doing that. Alright, we finished weaponsmithing. So now... I usually start with spears, but I almost wonder if we should... I think it's best if we all get a spear, and then we all get a bow, or like, the people without guns get a bow as well. So, I'm gonna move the healing bomb down one, the bandages down. So we'll work on that. Okay, hopefully she finishes this plant. We're getting some hay grass. I probably should just get all of it. Just so that we have it. Alright, we discovered silicon leaf. Basically, it gives you silicon. So that's important to know. And then I want to do this plant, which is basically cotton. Alright, so can equip the pulse rifle. And then does anyone have like moderate combat? Vivian 0, Yoko 0, Vanessa 0. Alright, we'll give it to, I guess, Yoko. So that she has something. I don't know if the pulse rifle sucks, so I guess we'll find out. I assume it depends on the hands it's in. And Ken, he's got 7 combats, so. I might want to think about fences soon. I'm gonna save. I don't know what this would even look like, to be honest. Because the terrain is so uneven. I think we could start it. I can't even tell where it's going. Start it there. Looks like it's actually being kind of forgiving with the terrain here. This is a lot of wood that we're going to be using, but it will be worth it. Yeah, we're going to need 300 more wood. Also, we will need gates and doors. So I'll put one there. I'll put one there. Put one here. And I'll put, I mean, this serves as one, but if it's ever closed, we'll do that. And then I guess we'll start cutting down some trees. You actually do want to observe the trees so that you can grow them, but there's so many around that We're just gonna, for now, we're just gonna chop them. That'll give Ken something to do. Is this... oh. We need to observe that before we can remove it. We'll definitely be expanding more this way. This is just to start with, to get us going with some basic fencing. I'm not crazy about the way this looks, so I will eventually probably expand it out wider, but like I said, just to get us started. Vivian is about to frickin' lose it. She's not happy. So we've got actually 2 coats made so far, which is cool. She's still working on it. We have a lot of scrap metal now. Very cool. Yeah, we've got a lot of little farms. I suppose we'll put a little bit of smoke leaf here next to this other smoke leaf. Oh nice, we got a spear made. Did that go in here? Is anybody... okay, she's observing the rock. What you doing, getting sticks? That's fun. You can eventually make hay into clay bricks, which is confusing. You like put the hay in a furnace and bake it and it makes clay bricks. I don't know, don't ask me. Maybe that's a thing, I have no idea. It just doesn't sound right. We don't have any silicon leaf yet, but... gosh, this is huge, huh? It's a big crop, I guess. I guess we can cut... I kind of liked the way these trees looked, but I guess we can cut them as well, just to get more farmland. Ken, take a break, buddy. Let's chop some trees. I want him to do that right now. Prioritize cutting. Oh, they already built some of the fences. What the heck? When did that happen? I missed it. If you're curious about what kind of stuff exists in this game, I can show you the research tree. Some stuff appears once you've made, like, insights, so not all of it is here, and I believe there's also a second research bench, so this might not show everything, but there's metal refinement, which we're gonna unlock soon. Actually, let's do... well, this only takes 12 hours, so we'll do that and then that. There's like antibiotics, which we also want to get soon. There's a bunch of like alcohol brewing, pickling, tea, coffee, first aid kits, 3D printers that print things. There's electronic grids with solar panels, wind turbines, fridges, freezers, sensors, traps. There's all kinds of weapons. The snipers are great. I kind of wish we could have that right now. Batteries, musical instruments, long distance travel, which will unlock expeditions. Yeah, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Vivian. Ore deposit. Okay, well, we're gonna want to mine that. Alright, she's going to eat. We have so much scrap metal. It's crazy. I don't know if... Oh, shroom torch. That's interesting. I don't know if, let's see. Integrity 100. They both have 100 integrity, so I think it's just a matter of opinion, like, what you like better for the shelters to start out with. What you have more of. The heck was that sound? That was spooky. So there's a bunch of different ground monsters, but there's also flying creatures that eventually come in later. So your turrets will have to be set up to handle that. For sure. I'm not sure why we're not harvesting that. The grass. I guess we're doing other stuff. Do we have 2 spears? I just have 1. Let's have Vivian grab a spear. And then the next weapon will go to Vanessa since she doesn't have any weapons. Yeah, so for the farms, if you click on them and then over here, if there's a green check mark next to harvest and plant, then they'll automatically do those things. And once you see this blue outline around them, that means that they're ready to be automatically harvested. Otherwise, if you uncheck harvest, then you'll have to manually tell them to harvest, which can be good if you want to put like a... some people put like a farm field outside their walls so that the animals will be attracted to that instead of the ones inside their walls. Every now and then you get a monster that tries to break into your walls to eat your crops. So if you don't want that, sometimes you can put a fake one outside, turn off harvest, and then just let them graze to their heart's content. We're slowly getting the fence built. It's obviously an undertaking. Let's see. Construct and cut are his top priorities, so hopefully he does that. Discovery. So yeah, we can get ore from this stuff here. Let's see, what are you doing? You're doing that. You're eating. Transporting all this stuff. Oh boy. Okay, I can't even see them, but they're actually pretty close right there. Through there. So, we got our... Okay, she's coming home, so that's good. We're gonna have her equip this spear. So this initial warning pops up, but that's not them attacking quite yet. When it dings on the side of the screen a second time is when they're actually attacking. You can left click on it to take you to their location so that you know where they are. They are pretty close. We also discovered the cloth blossom, which is cool. Everyone's home right now. I think I'm gonna save before this attack, just in case something goes wrong. Once I get this fence built, I'm gonna set up some traps like this that the creatures will get stuck in sometimes, and it'll help a lot. Are the creatures coming now? I can't see them. I think... Uh-oh. I think they're coming. They're getting stuck in the trees. I guess I'll let them... I can't tell. I think they're... Yeah, they're attacking, but I think they're getting stuck in the trees. Okay, so Vanessa has a spear, put her in the back. Vivian has a spear, put her in the back. Alright. So, where are these guys? It's hard to see through the trees, unfortunately. Alright, a lot of them over here. It's good to give people melee and ranged. Crap. Okay, there's only one left. Oh my god, Ken. Jesus Christ. Alright. If you hit Control R, that will undraft or draft everyone. We're gonna tell them to butcher all. Ken. Oh, there's more? Wait, what happened? Okay. So, I guess they all actually have like a knife. I didn't know that. So he's getting bit up a bit here. I didn't know there was more of them, but he should be okay. He's just got a superficial bite. So we're gonna undraft him and he's gonna go lay down and get some treatment. Sometimes you don't want them to go too far from home because if they actually do get hurt and they're bleeding out, they'll be super slow walking back to their bed, and then it's like awful because they'll basically bleed out along the way and they're super far from home. If they faint, then somebody can bring them to a bed, I think, but it's, yeah, it's a lot of issues. Alright, so he's been treated, he's recovering now, and we're good to go there. If you double click on an object, it'll select all things around it that are of the same type, and then you can click butcher or whatever if you like double click it. Okay, so we unlocked Cloth Blossom. Is that thing eating my crops or just the grass? I think it's just eating the grass. We definitely want to plant some Cloth Blossom. I think I'll do that over... Well, the silicon leaf should probably go back here. It's not ideal growth, unfortunately, for that. So that sucks, but... yeah. There's not really a lot of great farmland around here. That, and then we'll do Cloth Blossom there. So, alright, I think that's filling in the space nicely for the farm. Not ideal soil on those ones, but we're like literally planting this on a rock mountain right there. Let's actually save since that attack went well and Ken only had small injuries. Oh cool, we're getting some of those berries. We're gonna have a lot of grain. We're gonna be running out of storage space for food very soon. So, we could make some shelving. Let's make that. And then we'll put some shelves in there. That'll be for food as well. We're getting that fence built though, it's like halfway done. It looks like we have a pet, because this thing loves hanging out with us. Oh, we have a dried smoke leaf now. I don't think we have any storage for that. Yeah. So that kind of is unfortunate. It's tough because you want everything to be covered, but there's so much sometimes. We can do one shelf there. That will be for smoke leaf stuff. Emmeline, can you construct that, please? Emmeline. So it's like close to Evelyn, but not quite. Alright, this will be deselect all. Smoke leaf, dried smoke leaf. Can you haul that? You can do this as well. I guess she's supposed to be relaxing right now. But Ken is busy. So we do what we must. Alright, deselect all food and cooked meals. And I guess... yeah, that's fine. Ken is about to make freaking lose it. I think we... let's see, maybe we can have how's Yoko doing? I want to get rid of that rock. Her happiness is low. She's taking a walk, so that should help. She's going to bed. Alright, Emmeline is tending the farms. That's good. I need someone to mine this rock when they wake up. Maybe I'll tell Ken to do it first thing. He's the man. Oh. I don't care who does it.